February.
This meeting is being live streamed. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
You are now the man in charge.
And with minutes to go. Beautiful. And then is it giving me the ability to live stream automatically?
I think we're live now. You just choose when it's.
I'm sorry, brain frazzle.
Okay.
Do I have the ability to share screen right now?
Oh, good call. You're the host, so yes.
I should have. Okay, cool. Right, so.
So we just go and make you the host. And then you have all power all the time.
Sweet. Right, so. Oh, I'm a tiny penis. Ooh, check out my motorbike. Woosha. That says it's live. Everything's live. Have chat, share the stream, copy the link, and then put the link in places and go. Christ. Comment. Paste. Boom. Dave shared it, so I probably need to put it there. Let's count Dave. Right, that's where I put it. Okay, cool. Oh, bear with us. We're here. We're doing stuff. Technology is a fickle bitch, so we have to improvise and move shizzle around. Why can't I paste that? Paste that. Twitter. Channel content. Actual stream it. Oh, everything is horrible. Yeah, ooh. Really horrible. Boo hoo. Boom. Done. Tweet. Let me write a tweet. Technology is a fickle bitch. So we be streaming, yo. Boom. Paste. PTV. Not PTV. PTV live right now. Oh, isn't technology fun? And then I guess I'll make sure that this is working. I'm waiting. That looks like a stream. Videos. Till Mondays, it's live now. There is mummy and there is a thing. And there's a plug of Dave. There's chat. Mute that so I don't have to hear it twice.
All right, I'm gonna Ninja Vanish here so I can use my PC. But I'll be watching.
Ninja Vanish. Thank you, Johnny. Share screen. Viewing films. Does it work? I guess we'll find out. Share sound. And I'll say something along the lines of welcome to the best thing. It's the best thing since sliced bread. And I'll say it again in a second. PTV. We hate technology. Technology hates us. I don't know. Optimize for video clips. That sounds like a good thing. Share. Go. Welcome to the best thing since the best thing since sliced bread. And welcome to PTV. I am your host with the most hot like buttered toast, ain't afraid of no ghosts. The P to the Y to the R to the O. It's your boy Pyro. And I am joined today by my good friend, my content creator, by pyromaniac and musician Plugin Dave. Say hello, Plugin Dave.
Hello. I'm the guest with the best. And I'm ready to take the test.
From the community to the couch, Plugin Dave is in the house.
Yes.
It's Musical Mondays, and you know what that means.
Music.
Mm-hmm.
It means Monday.
Yep.
Combine the two.
Uh-huh.
It's like a Broadway show in real life.
I'd say it's probably closer to taking a podcast and a radio show and putting them in a blender on YouTube and just seeing what happens.
So it's a podcast.
Pyro Radio.
Okay. A combination of a radio show and a podcast is a podcast. I'm pretty sure that's what a podcast is.
Nah.
Okay, never mind.
We're our own thing. We're unique. It's Musical Mondays, so that means we're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about life, and then we'll shut the fuck up and listen to music, and then we'll discuss it.
Yes.
But before we get into any of that, we have our weekly topics and we have our one-hit wonder of the week. Let's kick things off with a tune. You suggested our one-hit wonder of the week, so please tell the people, Dave, what's our one-hit wonder of the week?
It's a song by a guy who, rumor has it, lives in the same town as us.
He does.
Owns a restaurant nearby.
He does.
And is known, has one of the best names of a person.
And that name is
Mungo Jerry.
I've performed with Mungo Jerry.
Why didn't you mention that?
I'm saving it for the podcast. Mungo Jerry did a
I brought this up 5 minutes ago.
I'm saving it for the screen, man.
Okay.
Mungo Jerry was our special guest at the launch of the Kids of the 90s music video. So we got to perform with Mungo at the end of the night and he did a set. It was fucking awesome.
Well, tag him in.
Oh, I'll give him a text, be like, check it out.
Hashtag
Mungo Jerry.
We love you, Mungo Jerry. You got one of the best names of a human being that exists.
And since it's the sound of summer, I guess we'll be checking out In the Summertime featuring Shaggy.
Yeah, no, we're going to do one of his other songs.
Yeah. The one-hit wonder one.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're off to a great
Imagine
start.
if we didn't play In the Summertime.
Yeah, no, just throw in anything else.
Anyway.
More than a woman should be. I don't know. But this is In the Summertime. Mungo Jerry featuring Shaggy. Dave Counterson from
Featuring Shaggy.
Yeah.
3 and a 2 and 1.
Press play.
Oh, I had to press play.
No, I press play.
It's a summertime affair. Shaggy. Ha!
I wasn't expecting Shaggy.
No one's ever expected Shaggy.
Oh yes.
In the summertime when the weather is high and you
This is just Shaggy.
touch the sky when the weather is fine and you got
It's a good song.
you got women on your mind. I'm gonna drive and ride and see now what I can find. Now if her daddy's rich, take her out for a meal, and if her daddy's poor,
There's no Mungo Jerry.
Mungo Jerry's singing this bit.
Is he actually there? Because they're not showing him.
I don't think he was there, but it's his vocal.
He missed out on a great holiday.
He did. He decided to stay in this place in Westport.
Pretty little woman, sexy as
Sexy as
can be.
can be.
Sweet as honey, sting like bumblebee. It's a pretty little woman, sexy as can be. Sweet as honey, sting like bumblebee.
in the summertime when the weather is high and you can
How do you do that?
right up and touch the sky.
I can't do those kind of moves with my neck. I can't do the neck move.
I'm gonna drive and ride and see
Too
now
spindly.
what I can find. Now if her daddy's rich, take her out for a meal, and if her daddy's poor, just to do what you feel. It's pretty down the lane, and even though the speed limit is 25, and when the sun goes down, I'll make it with my beauty.
What was that?
Pretty little woman.
He's still going.
sexy as can be. Sweet as
He's got
honey,
more
sting
to
like
say.
bumblebee. I
It's the
said,
same
pretty
stuff
little
over and
woman,
over again,
sexy
Guys in the
apparently.
booth are like, Shaggy, I think we're done.
My favourite track
No,
song
I have
It's a
more to
summertime
say about
affair
the
in a
pretty
day
little woman.
atmosphere. I'm a lover, attire and the clothes that she wear. Some of them are bun down, them tires, some of them are draw down here. Well, some of them are shine up, some are wax up, not a sign of smear. Gotta be rolling in my crystals that the girls them stare. This is Shaggy and Raven as the ultimate beer. Taking care of our careers, so tell the world beware. Cause it's a brand new selection for your musical
In the
era.
summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, sweet summertime.
And a fade out. Nice. Well, that happened.
That is a thing that happened. That's Mungo Jerry's In the Summertime with Shaggy and Raven without Mungo Jerry in the video. The gift wheel has given. How do you feel now that the gift wheel has given you the gift of In the Summertime?
I feel like there was a lot of Shaggy, not very much Mungo Jerry.
I feel like we've been duped.
If you'd have been like, oh yeah, I also performed with Shaggy.
No.
Would've been
No
after
such
that.
luck.
Okay.
Oh, maybe Ultra
Put
Instinct
back the
Shaggy.
shades for appearances.
Let's get into our weekly topics, starting with musical memories.
Musical memories.
Musical memories. Dave, tell me some of your earliest memories of listening to music.
I was trying to think of the earliest thing I remember remember getting musically, and
Mhm.
it's down to a short list.
Uh-huh.
I think the first album I ever owned
Mhm.
was Gorillaz, the first Gorillaz album, and I've been a fan of Gorillaz like since that. They're really good. They're worth checking their music out every time they have an album. You talk a lot about like what makes a good album and how it's got like ups and downs, and through lines, and all this kind of stuff. And Plastic Beach by Gorillaz is like
It's
it's like a kiss in the sky from God while he's cooking pasta. That's a good one. And we were just talking about like new metal.
Yeah, sure.
Now I wouldn't go like, I would say it falls in the guilty pleasures category, new metal.
Shall we
for
come
me.
back to that? And if we stick on Gorillaz for a moment, what's the earliest
Okay.
track that springs to mind with Gorillaz?
Well, it's Clint Eastwood, but that's like done to death, I suppose.
We haven't had it on the show yet. Plus, we know that, but they might not know that. So let's throw up Clint Eastwood. Somewhere.
You can time that perfectly.
I shall try.
I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long, the future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long, the future is coming on. It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
Finally, from musical memories to musical moods. If you're having a bit of a downer of a day, what's a track that you put on to brighten your spirits?
I don't really, I'm a bit like Charleston with this.
Okay.
Don't really have a song for a mood.
Okay.
In fact, if I'm feeling down,
Mhm.
I generally listen to like depressing shit.
Okay, so let's lean into it and piss into the wind. What would you throw on if you're having a downer?
Just
day?
off the top of my head, the most depressing thing, this isn't necessarily a go-to. I'm just
Right.
going with what comes off the top of my
Sure,
head.
sure, totally.
Exit music for a film by Radiohead. That shit is depressing and amazing.
Wake from your sleep, the drying of your tears. Today we escape, we escape.
Is around here. I don't know what movie it was exit music for. I think it might have been around, I've heard it was Romeo and Juliet, you know, the Leo,
The Leo DiCaprio one.
but I
yeah.
don't think it's in the film. So I don't know if it actually,
Does it just like creep into the end credits?
or if it's just an artsy title. I don't know. It could be either with Radiohead. They have a tendency to do that. And speaking of, just a
Yes.
random shout out, because the reason I'm mentioning Radiohead is because I randomly heard a reggae cover of various Radiohead songs, mostly OK Computer, called Radio Dread. And it is one of the best covers albums you could possibly hear. I couldn't believe it. How I don't even really listen to reggae that much. It was just like Radiohead wrote a reggae album that they just didn't know was a reggae album at the time. But the version of Paranoid Android on that is dope.
Yeah, fucking find it, shove it up there.
With your opinion, which is of no consequence at all. What's that?
Yes.
All right, so let's forget happy and sad. Let's try something different. What gets you hyped? What would be a track that gets you like pumped?
Okay, so off the top,
Yeah.
there's one that I remember from when I was in uni. Whenever
Mhm.
we go out,
Yeah.
is Mothership Connection by Funkadelic. There's various versions of it. I'll have to show you which one it is.
Send me a link to the version that you're thinking of, and I'll put it there.
The opening line is just me and the boys, me and the boys, me and the boys. And it's just instantly like, yeah, man,
Yeah,
me and the
me
boys.
and the boys.
It's me and the boy. We're going out.
Well, yeah, the boys are back in town.
And yeah, it's just a great song for that exact feeling.
All right, cool. Link me up. We'll shove it up there. From musical moods to gigs and concerts. What is a favorite memory of a gig or a concert you've been to in your lifetime?
I'd say probably like the biggest concert I went to was when Muse played at Wembley Stadium. And I went both days. It was like we did it like a mini festival. We stayed in this hotel, like in this area of town that a really scary dude stopped us after the first night.
Right.
And we were like, oh, we're about to get mugged. Like this guy could kill all of us. And he was like, I just wanted to warn you guys, you're on the most dangerous road in London. I was like,
thank you. Oh, thank you.
And there was just sirens everywhere. But then in between, we just go to Wembley Stadium and watch Muse. It made up for the terror of the night. But like,
do you remember what year it was?
I don't remember exactly what year actually. Off the top, we'll Google it and put it up here somewhere.
Okay.
But the second night was the better one because that was supported by Biffy Clyro and My Chemical Romance.
Nice.
And it was like that was the first time I really encountered like Biffy properly. Like they'd been around for a long time, but when Puzzle came out was when they kind of exploded, and that was when they were supporting Muse.
Nice.
And but Biffy and Muse have probably been my two favorite bands. Like, in terms of how much I've liked a band in the past, I wouldn't say they're my favorite bands at the moment, but for a really long time. It was Biffy and Muse, and that's why my screen name is Plug-in Dave and stuff. So
nice. Excellent. That was, I dig all of that. Muse has popped up a lot.
Oh, Muse are great.
Muse is fantastic.
Just the way that they rock and sing, and all of the instrumentalists are amazing. Like the bassist, the way his fucking finger style, those riffs he plays with his fingers, you're just like, Jesus shit. His wife must be so fucking happy. He's just like it's like, oh Jesus Christ.
Brilliant. Let's move swiftly on.
People who well good with like a fingerboard. Do you remember fingerboards?
Yeah.
Ow! Chris Wolstenholme on the fingerboard.
Fantastic.
Olympic champion. Team GB. Let's get him involved.
Hashtag fingerboarding for Olympics 2026. I don't know.
Hashtag get the bassist from Muse on the Olympic fingerboard team now.
Long hashtag, but yes. Into guilty pleasures. We skirted the edges of it. What are some of your guilty pleasure songs?
I'm glad we brought this back up because it makes it seem like nu metal was a first love of mine. It's more of a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Limp Bizkit was like one of the first. Like we were talking about this before because of who you're bringing on to the. I don't know who you're playing to me. Made me think of Limp Bizkit because I recently saw them performing live on YouTube, obviously not in real life.
Yeah.
At the Lollapalooza.
Okay.
Where he's like, I don't know if he's wearing a wig, but he looks like he's from the Beastie Boys Sabotage video.
Fantastic.
And it just reminded me like shit. Like I know they have like they're not really like the peak of like high society or anything. Most of their songs are about how they don't give a fuck.
True.
But like there was some showmanship going on. There's a point where what's his name? Wes Boland, the guitarist. His guitar stopped working, so he just took it off and threw it into the crowd, and then got another. I was just the rest of the show. I was just like, there's people fighting it. That guitar must be so valuable,
Right.
and because it's used on this is
Yeah.
that whoever gets that guitar is going to have so much money. It must be destroyed. But yeah. And then I was just thinking about Rolling was the one I was going to say. Like,
All right.
so like I say like the genre of new metal in general,
Mhm.
bit of a guilty pleasure. Like
Dead man walking.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Move it, now move out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
there's a few bands that stand out that like elevate above it. I think like obviously like I think Korn get like a crown for being pretty much the first of that type of band. From what the way I've understood it is that there was not really much going on, and then Korn arrived.
Sure.
And then after that, everyone wanted to be a funky death clown. And then you've got all of these crazy funky death clown or new metal bands.
Yeah.
And then of course you got Linkin Park, who I think really they're more just a solid rock band.
Yeah, they were more alternative metal.
Yeah, but they were like lumped in because of the hip hop
Yeah.
infusion and stuff, and obviously the death of Chester and stuff has
Sure.
elevated them to a kind of Nirvana level,
Oh yeah, they hit legendary status.
where you're analyzing everything in their lyrics and stuff. So they deserve a mention. Anything, but
We did a whole week
Yeah.
on that. We did the live love letter to Linkin Park.
woo!
You had to be there live for it because it got so copyright struck and that it can't be watched afterwards. But it
Yeah.
was a thing that happened.
I have wondered how you're managing this.
Magic. I cartwheel through the minefield that is YouTube and its copyright system, and
You need to get like a still image of you with your arms out like that, so that you can animate you just cartwheeling.
cartwheeling through a minefield.
That could be your
Oh,
intro video, just you cartwheeling.
Johnny,
through
make it
music.
so.
Stand in front of a green screen and then let someone else do the rest.
Yeah, I've got the green screen. I'll throw it up. Johnny will make me a cartwheeling fool. We love you, Johnny. All right, enough jibber jabber. I think it's time we listen to some music. And this week we are listening to Kid Rock's The History of Rock album. Fuck you, that's right. Oh, Johnny, you're going to enjoy this episode. Dave, you're going to enjoy this episode. I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this episode.
Not the biggest fan of Kid Rock.
I'm going to see if I can change that even slightly. If I can get you to appreciate one track this afternoon, tonight, whatever time it totally is, because it's totally Monday, I'll have claimed victory. This album was released in 2000, and it's actually kind of a compilation album of remixes from songs from his second and third album. But it was the first album I discovered, and I discovered it because of WWE. Because when The Undertaker had his midlife crisis and turned into a biker dude because he didn't want to be a teleporting, dick-punching zombie anymore, the first time he arrived at Judgment Day 2000 to ruin The Rock's title fight, he rode out on his motorbike to American Badass by Kid Rock. And I was like, this is a badass song. And then I wanted to listen to the album. I listened to the album. I like the album. And now I'm going to see if I can make you even vaguely like the album.
Has The Undertaker ever put out an album?
No, but you totally should.
Yeah, I was just say if he has, it's better than what we're about to listen to. Anyway,
Anywho, let us start our hilarious journey in 1985 with a track that's just called "Fuck Off."
that's how I feel.
Perfect.
Okay, Kid Rock, let's hear what you have to say.
Count us in for the first time from 3 when you're ready.
Fine. 3, 2, 1. I was hoping to just like
Our lesson
die.
begins in the small town of Romeo, Michigan, 1985.
Several years ago, deep on the west side of Detroit, I reigned solely with the old and new school rules of hip hop. Down by Law West, chillin', my DJ J Ski fresh. Rocking microphones and turntables day by day and night by night. But still, the force was not complete. That's when we met a homeboy by the name of Kid Rock. Others had doubts and laughed because he was white. but I knew what time it was, so I put him behind the tables, and this is all he had to say.
This is the history of rock.
So, Kid Rock's career started because some people were bothering him.
Yes.
Okay.
That's your first minute of the history of rock. No.
Doesn't make me want to kill something.
I mean, it might make you want
But
to
that's
tread
one of the things
fancy
about Kid Rock. He's a wrestling soundtrack artist.
Well, I mean,
based on your introduction.
this one song, yes.
Is this the one?
This is the one.
Is this
We're
the
going
Undertaker's?
Straight, we're going straight into the
imagining-
Undertaker's song.
He was a teleporting zombie?
So the Undertaker used to be a teleporting, dick-punching zombie. Then he got all upset after leading a satanic cult and had a midlife crisis, and he came back as a biker dude. And he came back as a biker dude during a 60-minute Iron Man match between Triple H and The Rock. And at the top of the hour, when the score was tied, and all of Triple H's goons were trying to cheat and beat up The Rock because the referee was dead, the Undertaker came back to this song, riding a motorbike, beat the shit out of everyone. But unfortunately, the ref woke up before then. Two American Badass in 3, 2, and 1. Press play.
Yeah, and I've set up and torn out this stage with my own
I remember
hands.
this guy,
We've
actually,
traveled this land, packed
one of the
nice
games.
minivans, and all this for the fans, girls, money, and fame. I played their game and had to scream my name. I will show no shame. I live and die for this, and if I come off soft, fix you on this.
Are you scared?
Devil without a cause, and I'm back with the beaver hats and Ben Davis slacks. 30-pack of stroll, 30-pack of hoes. No Rogaine in the propane flows. The chosen one, I'm the living proof with the gift of gab from the city of truth. I jabbed and stabbed and knocked critics back, and I did not stutter when I said that. I'm going platinum, selling rhymes. I went platinum 7 times. And still they're ill and wanna see us rise. I guess because only God knows why. Why?
Fuck all y'all.
I like AC/DC and ZZ Top. Bocephus Beasties and the Kings of Rock. Skinner, Seeger, Limp, Corn, the Stones. David Allen Cole with No Show Jones. Yeah! Pass that bottle of
Was that angry Nickelback?
That's
what this is. Just listing things he likes.
With tracks that Mac and slap back the whack. Never
I like ZZ Top. Don't you forget about it. I don't care what any of you think it is. I'm not saying anything, Kid Rock. Shut up! Who let this guy into the office?
They call me cowboy. I'm the singer in black. So throw a finger in the air. Let me see where you're at. Say, hey, hey. Let me hear where you're at. Say, hey, hey. I'm giving it back. So say, hey, hey. Show me some metal and say, hey, 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 hey.
There's my finger in the air.
I saw you.
Fingers out.
Trying to angle this right in the camera.
Wounded ducks. When you gonna learn, sucker? Just can't fuck with.
That's so good.
American badass, watch me kid. You can roll with rock or you can suck my dick. I'm a porno flick, I'm like Amazing Grace. I'm gonna fuck some hoes after I rock this place. Hell, I won't live to tell. So if you do, give the next generation a big fuck you. Who knew I'd blow a black punk walk over? Said fuck high school, pissed on my diploma. Smell the aroma. Check
badass.
I'll give it a pass because of The Undertaker.
Oh, come on.
Who's the band?
The instrumental is a cover of Sabbath True by Metallica.
Okay, that's why I was impressed by it, because it was not written by Kid Rock. Cool. I'm guessing that's its theme. Like, are they all over covers of stuff, or?
No, some of it's original stuff, but like that was the banger. That was the Undertaker track. You know, he goes away, comes back again. He's a bit of a prodigal son.
Okay, cool. Prodigal son.
On your countdown when you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it!
Cause growing up, I was never the logical one. Packed my shit, left home like a prodigal son. With a bottle of Jack in my shotgun strapped. I went looking for fame, and yo, I never went back. Filled with spite, staying high as a kite. I was
Wait.
stealing everything.
With a bottle of Jack and a shotgun strap, you went looking for fame.
It never went back.
Gambling since the age 13, working like a bitch.
Where's fame? Someone show me where it is.
Because my rats had bang.
You can be famous if you shoot someone with a shotgun. I want to be a singer. I'm Kid Rock. Like ZZ Top. American Badass. Are you talking about robbing a bank?
Kid Rock, bitch, and I'm everywhere.
What? What kind of powers does he have? I want to see what. Someone needs to get Seth the programmer involved so he can do power scaling. Put him up against Superman. What are Kid Rock's abilities? He's everywhere. He's got a shotgun and he's looking for fame, but he's already everywhere. It's a paradox, I think. What's he singing about now?
Just stop the world, cause I wanna get off. There's too much hardship and too much pain. There's too many motherfuckers.
It's got a bit of a Who vibe. They're going for the Who now. Watch out for Who. Kid Rock is coming.
He's everywhere.
He's got a shotgun. He likes ZZ Top.
All this talk, they're gonna drop the bomb. But life keeps going on and on and on and on. The world's end, don't worry me. And I'm gonna get where I'm going, just don't hurry me. I'm here and I'm there. I Kid Rock, bitch, and I'm everywhere. I'm here and I'm there. I Kid Rock, ho, and I'm everywhere.
I am one with the cosmos. I'm Kid Rock. None of you will stop me with my eternal shotgun of infinity. I got a shotgun, but it doesn't matter because I'm everywhere.
She holds me in that morning time and never lets me go. I hold on back, one day she gonna see it coming to my soul. Yeah, 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 on down. Hey, 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 on down, on down, on down, 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 down. Well, 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 well. Hey, hey. Yeah, you're fucking with the Kid Rock, honey. Get back on the streets and get my money, 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 money,
He's got a side hustle as a crime boss as well, apparently. Get back on those streets and get my money. I want that fame, I'm everywhere.
And may also be a kid.
Presenting himself as like Don of an empire, like a criminal organization. When he says he's everywhere, that's what he means. He's got agents, he's got people all over the place who are like, you best watch what you're saying about Kid Rock. Fred Squatch, he likes ZZ Top, and he don't play around. He's everywhere. You don't even know what kind of empire you're involved in. Heisenberg, watch out.
Heisenberg ain't got shit on.
The song had some good moments. Like, when I say this, I'm talking about the band playing with Kid Rock. I think that's the problem I have
He plays
with
the
it.
guitar in this.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Like, he's a solid musician. He might be batshit crazy outside of this album, but there's some solid musical skills here.
Yeah. Structurally is a bit strange. 6.5 minutes of him comparing himself to Jesus.
Well, he's Kid Rock and he's everywhere.
He's the American badass version of Jesus, apparently, crucified by the critics. This next track is currently called "Fuck Me, Baby." So, if he manages to get a Jesus comparison out of this one, I'm amazed. But anyway,
that's all the segue I need. Fuck it, let's roll into "Fuck Me, Baby." In
Fuck
3,
Me, Baby. 4
2.
minutes and 45 seconds. He's got a lot to say about this topic. He's got some porn guitar going on. Or like porn bass, actually.
While you're out gang banging, trying to catch a murder case. Your hoes on my couch getting fucked in the face. Bumping to the bass of some old school rap jam. This ain't tennis, but yo, I use my backhand on any grown man that tries to check rock. I want a headbang, I got a hip hop, cause I'ma stick with what got me paid. Licking that coochie with the high top fade. I'm self-made like
maybe not
Henry
what?
Ford. I'm on this
That's
mic,
what got you paid?
like I've been here before.
Not the
I want
music?
more than the next man. Respect plus the cash, big checks, and Mac on hoes like Rudy Ray. Cause the reach around just sounds so gay. So while you're making records that don't recoup, I'm in the house getting paid like Snoop.
Bear in mind, we had a clip of Funkadelic earlier.
Yeah.
That has a funky bass line.
Yeah.
The minute he said funky bass line, I'm listening to the bass line and it went. I wouldn't say that's the funkiest the bass line. But if he goes "Me and the Boys," I'm gonna be amazed. Me and the boys. You could probably superimpose like Mothership Connection over the top of this. If you're here and you know it's just me and boys.
I wish for peace
Yeah, it'll
throughout
work
this
really
land.
well.
I want the whole fucking world in my hands. Where's the whores at? West side, hoes like cars, so
Fucking
I
hell.
ride for a test drive. I'm like a Pringle, I won't go soft. I got a new jingle, I'm about to go off. Hey ho, check it out. I really like to turn you out. And if you be good to me, I'll yodel in your valley.
No! Pause that fucking song! That's not how you approach someone!
Pocket full of money, but I'm dressed like a bum. Got a business mind, so if I
You
lose
do
the
what?
fight, I'll still be in
Yodel.
the house getting paid like Trump.
Remember he's like, oh, that's the best fucking line in the world. I'll yodel in your valley.
Kid Rock, and I
I'm
got
everywhere.
all the hoes
I like
saying,
ZZ Top.
Fuck me, baby. Here I come, fuck me, baby. Fuck me, baby, all night long. Fuck me, baby. Here I come, fuck me,
Anyone
baby.
able to pick up a woman by threatening to yodel in their valley, fair play to that person. That's a challenge. That's a challenge line.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Yodel in the valley.
All you Yali yodelers.
Yali Yodlers.
Yali yodelers. Valley yodelers. That's the name of the Pyromaniac Valley Society. Established 2021. Get a little plaque made and put it up behind you. Whoosh. The Valley Yodeling Society. All night long.
All night long.
I've never wanted a pause button more And when that man said, "I'm going to yodel in your valley."
Oh, brilliant.
What the? So stupid. Early morning stoned pimp.
Probably one of my other favorite songs on this album.
All right, we'll give this a chance.
Give it a chance. Any more comments on "Fuck Me, Baby"?
I mean, he wants to yodel in your valley.
Wants to yodel.
If he'd just released that bar,
Mhm.
that's what the song is saying. That's the whole song is summed up in that line. Especially the fact that they cut the music away specifically so that he can tell you, "I'm going to yodel in your valley." Listen, woman. I already had bad thoughts about his pickup line when he said, "Hey, check it out. I want to turn you out." What? I'm going to turn you out, and whatever that means, like there's a kind of vagueness to what that could mean.
But once I've turned you out, I will yodel in your
I'm
valley.
going to fucking yodel in your valley. You fucking better get ready, Valley Girl, because I'm going to fucking yodel down there.
Oh, this album's
Yodel a hee-hoo, bitch.
a weird marijuana-fueled fever dream, and it makes me feel like an early morning stone pimp. There's my segue. 3, 2, 1, play.
Stone Pimp's been getting calls. Too many people are yodeling in his girl's valleys. He's got to
This
send
is
some
a
guys
true
out.
story. Not mine.
7 minutes.
Oh yeah. But early morning, stone pimp is here.
I mean, so far there's a mild Outcast vibe to this bit.
Mhm.
Like, I could imagine Andre 3000 singing this bit. And then Kid Rock turns up. And that's why Outcast aren't here.
And I be catching them northern pike like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast. Take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
But now that I'm back on the block, I'm ready to rock left to right all night. My game's tight. I wish you might take a bite out of this here.
I'm just thinking of every now and then I'm going to do a pose for you to choose from for a thumbnail. Give me this one.
Label in town, top dog.
Get down.
This one.
Radio won't play me, but still I got the kids around the world going Kid Rock crazy. Yeah,
That's a common one that you see on YouTube a lot. People doing this, and then there's like a bit of nothing to do with anything, but they're reacting.
Straight from the RO. Yes, you are ho, spreading like a cancer, a virus. Why you looking really?
I'm not sure what that line was meant to be.
I'm the highest MC of all time.
No, you're not.
And the line gets drawn.
That's just
when
a
my
line.
eyes can't see. Hit me twice with the tussin and the morphine. IV, what they call an OG, bitch. I'm the motherfucking early morning stone pimp.
I don't know what he said. He's just saying something. Say what?
One time for you.
Now throw your hands in the air and let's rock, y'all. Just throw your hands up high, hip hop, y'all. Just throw your hands in the air and let's rock, y'all. Because the Detroit party don't stop, y'all. Just throw your hands up high, let's rock, y'all. Just throw your hands side to side, hip hop, y'all. Just throw your hands up high, let's rock, y'all. Because the Kid Rock party don't stop, y'all.
My hands are in the air. I have a question.
Trim glasses. I only bust the fat asses, and I don't be giving a fuck who the hell can rap better than me. Cause I'm a true fucking player and I'm act like the real G. H-I-J-K, L-M-N-O-P is for pimpin'. Early morning stone pimpin'. I've been down, been around from the bottom to the top.
This man claims to be the greatest MC of all time earlier in this very song. And then when, what was it?
I don't care if you think you're better than me.
LMNOP. He did the alphabet.
He's to the early morning stone pimp.
Yes, you are.
Peace for pimping.
I woke up so stoned out, I figured I was the greatest rapper of all time.
That's a great
Check
way
me
to
right
say.
the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. I'm Kid Rock, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget me. I'm everywhere. ZZ Top. ZZ Top. The only letter in the alphabet is ZZ Top. ZZ Top.
I'm Josie, bitch.
Oh, I remember him from The Simpsons.
Let me get them digits.
He was a weird little,
Maybe a little small hole,
drug-addled
but I
child,
ain't
right?
no goddamn midget. He had Gary Coleman's disease.
But what about his voice?
He had Gary Coleman's
Does that
disease.
affect his voice as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You age, but you remain in the body of a child.
Okay. How old is he when he's doing this then?
Like in his 20s, 30s.
Ooh.
80 kills a day, bitch. I ain't bullshitting. So groove, baby, call your mama. Let Charlie help you, girl.
I got the boogie drama. With the boogie drama. With the boogie drama. Yeah. With the boogie drama. Oh yeah. Riding around the neighborhood. Me and Kid Rock, we're up to no good with the boogie drama. Yeah. With your leather mini skirt and we got some wine. Playing the radio, you look so fine with the boogie drama. Yeah. Well. Oh, baby. Let's
You're
get
saying boogie
funky.
trauma or boogie drama?
My job.
Yeah.
Punching 9 to 5.
I think it's a jamming.
Times 12.
You're saying boogie trauma.
You got some boogie trauma.
I'm getting a bit trauma. Boogie drama. Yeah, I see. It still sounds like trauma. Boogie trauma. That's when they let Ray Charles in at the end there.
That was the early morning stone pimp, Dave.
Okay. I mean, cool.
It's a great wake and bake song.
I mean, I learned a little bit about Joe C. Is that his name? Joe C?
Yeah. He's Josie, bitch. Let him get them digits.
I thought he was just a lucky child who knew Kid Rock for some reason. Turns out he's got the same disease as Gary Coleman. And I didn't know it affected your voice.
Poor Gary Coleman. Had Gary Coleman's disease. How did he not see that coming?
Is it called Gary Coleman's disease?
I don't know. I'm sure there's like a really scientifical name for it.
Probably Google it and put it up on the screen.
Totally do that.
What's the name
Be
of that
there somewhere.
disease?
The name of that disease is up there.
Is it? It's because it's not the same thing that Danny DeVito has. He
No.
has like a growth thing.
Yeah, no, that's different.
Okay. Anyway, off topic.
Off topic, back to on topic. What did you think of the early morning stone?
I thought it was a bit too long, if I'm brutally honest.
I understand, but when you're waking and baking and listen to that song, it goes really quickly.
Yes, but everything goes quickly if you're waking and baking.
Because you're the early morning stone pimp, so it feels like nothing. And then you realise that 7.5 minutes have gone. You're like, fuck off. That's unlike me. So waste time in 1994.
The year that Kurt Cobain killed himself.
Well, let's get into it. On your count in from 3 when you're ready.
And 1, 9, 9, 4.
1994.
Fuck
Jesus. You did not describe any sunshine. That was all dark and grey. What sunshine? Okay, he felt the need to clarify because that last song he compared himself to Jesus a couple of times. He's like, okay, just in case, I'm not Jesus. I may have said I was about half an hour ago, however long my songs are. They're really long. They just switched the recorder and said, Kid Rock, off you go. 7 minutes later, I guess that'll do. We'll stick it on the album.
You tell us when you're done.
Dizzy top, bitch! I do like the production of this song better than the other one. This breakdown's quite good. There was a bit a second ago that I liked, but I didn't like the drum variation very much at the start, though. They're adding a banjo.
Yeah, he seems a little bit country, a little bit of a cowboy. Kid Rock's like
a talk box effect on a guitar
cowboy
in the
kid
background.
grew up in Detroit to be a rapper, rock and DJ.
There's like a solo in the background, like they've got to let the guy into the room, and he's just like, shit, I'm plugged in, I may as well just play from his bathroom. Like that video, have you seen that video online? There's a gig playing with the kid on the guitar, too young, to play in the street outside. He's connected through the window. There's like a crowd outside.
I never felt at home, although I grew up slow. I got a chunky's mind in a rambling man's blood. Got another dime to boot. I got boots on lead. Hope I live to see this virus spread.
Oh shit! Don't listen to this in 2021. I hope to see the virus spread with the virus.
Down, definitely not Jesus.
Only to relive each day of pain.
They had the ability to resurrect. He's got resurrection and omniscience.
But he's not Jesus.
Yeah, omnipresent. Sorry, he's everywhere. He is everywhere, and he can come back from the dead. That was a bit. The mic. I like what they're doing with the microphone. The little fuzz effect on his voice.
Unlike me.
Little time signature change at the end there.
Not yet.
I mean, yeah. I mean, musically, that was probably the best one that I've heard. Like, it had a lot more variation. It had a bit at the end where it didn't even sound like Kid Rock for a second.
Yeah.
Turned into like a prog rock song for a minute there, going in 5. I think it was 5/4.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
But yeah,
I like they had to clarify that he's not Jesus.
They doubled down on that
just to make sure.
He's definitely not Jesus. He might not be sure who he is though, because now he's going to post the question, "What's my name?"
These people keep telling me that I'm not Jesus. So who the fuck am I?
My name is
I'm Kid Rock, but that ain't a name. That's a title.
This is probably another one in my top 4, but we'll see how we go. This is about the halfway point for the album as well, so we'll take a wee break after this track.
Okay.
But
so far the Undertaker's theme song.
Yeah.
That I didn't know who did that. I remember that from one of the games, like way back when. So that gets a pass, and that last one probably the two ones that have stood out to me, shall we say?
I'm claiming a victory that you found positive things to say. Let's find out.
You can claim a victory, but overall, it's a defeat for everyone. The fact that we've had to listen to this, I think, undermines the victory.
I don't know, man. I think if anything, I've highlighted that Kid Rock has way more range than anyone would have given him credit for before this episode.
By way more range, what you mean is he has one song where it changes time signature for about 20 seconds.
Yeah, Early Morning Stone Pimp has loads of different sections, and like each track different. And
Yeah.
then you got when he kicked in rapping at the beginning, you thought it was a different person because his rap vocals are very different to his song
Yeah,
vocals.
but they all still, even that previous one, they're still very much like, oh yeah, Kid Rock.
It's Kid Rock.
Switch it off.
We don't have these options.
If this one is like on a string quartet and he's playing like lead violin, then I'll give him. And I'll say he's got range. If he plays the harp, then fuck yeah. Kid Rock is the most hardcore harpist of all time since Harpo Marx, probably.
What's my name? Kid Rock. Count. I don't know. You count.
Go. Just get it over with. It's Mission Impossible.
What's my name? Kid Rock.
Why you wanna hate me? You did it. She's a scene. Imagine like the recording process. He was asleep and someone just went up to him and like stuck electrodes into his brain, and this is just what came out through the speakers. You're like, oh, this guy doesn't know his real name in real life. What's happening now? Also, he seems to have a self-esteem problem because, like, in most of the songs that he's done now, the main point has been, I ain't really got nothing to say, but I'm here, so I'm gonna fucking just show it in his mind. You know I like ZZ Top. Oh mate, you gotta put that bit at the end. That's so fire, that bit with the guitar. Boo, boo. You gotta make sure that bit's in the song, dude.
Right at the end, and then 4 seconds of silence.
Yeah. It's like we did it last time, and the last song you had a different thing at the end. Let's do it again. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that'll do. Let's stick it in. This next track is called Abortion.
And we'll get into that shortly, but what do you think of what's his name?
I've already forgotten it. I'm not gonna lie. But the one before,
it
only stood out because the time signature changed for a second.
Sure.
This one, when it started out, it gave me very strong like Mission Impossible vibes.
Yeah.
And then the rapping started, and I kind of couldn't help but notice that he keeps reminding us that he has nothing to say, and that's like. It's almost like that's what he has to say.
I guess, like at this point, he was 7 albums in, so he probably ran out of stuff to say.
Okay,
like,
so if you were to look at this in terms of the career of Kid Rock, it's probably like a story behind this. Like he's maybe a bit worn out, weary from the road and the lifestyle of being a professional party animal.
Yeah,
and he just don't want to say anything.
No.
He wants to talk about how he's. Maybe Jesus,
but probably not. But he did like 1, maybe 2 albums after this, and then just slowed right down. And
how many albums had he done before this?
7.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, in this album a lot, he talks about his influences, and that track to me. Sorry, there goes the tiny penis. That track to me is very Beastie
I think that
Boys.
might have been Kid Rock on his motorcycle.
It was Kid Rock. He's everywhere.
Where those guys are saying that all I got to say is that I like ZZ Top and them everywhere.
But yeah, he's talking about his influence, and I feel like that track's very Beastie Boys, like especially on the rap delivery.
Oh yeah, okay. I can hear that. It's got a sabotage. Yeah, sabotage vibe.
Definitely sabotage vibes. But we're going to take a wee break to collect ourselves and find some semblance of sanity, and we'll be back after these messages. If we're not back in 30 seconds, just wait longer.
Woo, I'm beat. What do you say, boys? Let's go get a couple beers.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I told my gal I'd be home early.
Dude, it's the rock. Be home early, brother. I made something rock, and I mix it with the hip hop. Got money like Fort Knox. I'll forever be the king. Rock, forever. Punk rock, forever. Hip hop, forever. Southern rock, forever. Kid rock, punk rock, forever. Hip hop, forever. Southern rock, forever. Kid rock, forever, forever. What? You said early. Forever, forever.
That was our sponsor, Poor Life Choices. Like, comment, and subscribe, up that thumb, smash that bell. If you're having a great old time,
Buy the product.
share the video, do the thing, ring the bell.
Call to action.
Yes.
Do the action. There's a button.
This button.
Red.
It's red.
It might be on this side of the screen.
Probably.
It might be over there by
Might be
Pyro's
here
crotch. Click on one of
Pyro's
our
crotch.
crotches. Just tap on both of our crotches until the
Until
button changes color.
satisfaction.
And there's a bell. There's a bell by our crotch. Click on the bell that's by our crotch.
And whilst you're at it, subscribe to Plug-in Dave. His link's up there. All right.
Yeah, it should be here.
Let's get into the second half of this album with a track simply titled Abortion.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. The sponsor was just so mesmerizing that I
It was.
forgot that the next track is Abortion.
Yep, that's what's happening. Let's roll into 3, into 2, to the 1, to the go.
Not what I expected for a track called Abortion. Like the idea that the session musician did not know the name of this song when he started playing. They told him after, just to make sure.
Forget this, Kid Rock.
Is he going to be pro-life or pro-choice? I'm guessing pro-life.
These needles are my only guide. They've got me on the wrong route. What is my life about? Living in the shadows of a man I've never seen, and dreaming like a lonely child. I know your brothers and your sister and your mother too. Man, I wish you could see them too.
Oh yeah, Abortion. I'm going to call this song Abortion.
Man, I wish that you could see them too. Man, I wish that you could see them too. And if I do, I wonder how just you will see me. And
Is this from the perspective of a dead baby?
I guess so.
This is raising all sorts of questions.
Shadows of this man I've never seen. I'll see you soon. Now where's my girl?
I think it's a father
baby's
who
gotta
lost
go.
a child.
Maybe, yeah.
That's how I was.
To abortion?
Okay.
Is this like a father who's like lamenting an abortion?
Yeah. So the child he never knew, like that they've had a sister and a brother since. So like, it's like the what if.
Let me open your eyes. Let me see who you are. I am you. You are me. We are more. The second coming of Christ.
Here comes the Jesus reference again.
You got me sad and lonely when I'm
realizing that this eyebrow is way weaker than this one. I hate finding out that I have a weak eyebrow.
It doesn't matter which eyebrow's weak.
That's the one that does the best rock impression.
That's the only reason anyone can raise their eyebrows.
Oh yeah. There was a kid at school that could do both of them. And I tried for ages to figure out how to do it. And now I have a weakened eyebrow on this side. Oh, I ignored most of the message of that song about abortion because I was looking at my eyebrows.
Well,
But
yeah, like you were saying, it's basically about a father who lost his first kid and then wonders what if.
yeah, fair enough. It seems like a touchy subject. I don't know. I don't really have much to say. Let's just move on to Wanna Go. Okay,
He wants
is
to
the
go
rest
back.
of the album just him upset about having to have aborted a child? Because he wants to go back.
No, he's going to rock the house and fuck that later. So, you know.
Okay,
dips
we're
and
back to
rises
the
like any
5.5 minute rap rock fiascos. Okay, we've had a little sentimental moment about abortion.
good- Now he
Here
wants
we
to go
go.
back.
It's time for him to not give a fuck and sing about how he doesn't have anything to say.
Count us in from 3 when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey!
Cause I remember way back when got kicked out the crib and had a place to stay in the Clem with some friends, George and Jay. We were the funky fresh crew and I DJ, but what a shock it was to be on the set, coming from a nice home, now living in the projects. No regrets cause I learned a lot and I earned a lot in the parking lot, doing dirt for the OG slang and rocks. They used to call me that little white kid who could rock on the 2 turntables, and that ain't no fable. Watching Eddie Murphy instead of Clark Gable. My whole lifestyle switched halls, putting in hours at the 76 car wash. But I could never wait for them weekends to come. I wanna go back. I got kicked out again for being fly. Got invited to stay with Tony and Eli.
Why did you get
and they
kicked out
treated
for
me like
this one, Kid
brothers.
Rock? I was too fly! It wasn't all the fires, of course. No, it's because I'm fly! And I like TV Cups, and they kept making fun of the fact that I like TV Cups, so I set on fire! And I'm too fly for those motherfuckers! And I'm Jesus! And I'm everywhere! That'll show those so bullied as a kid.
Life brings a lot of
This whole
tragedy.
album's
I
killing
look
me,
around
like,
at times
those
and it's so
motherfuckers
sad
when I
to
was a
see
kid,
a wasted life.
they heard me listen to
over broken
AC/DC
homes.
and
But
ZZ
all I
Top,
can do is take
and they were
care
like,
of my
fuck
own. I
you,
feel
you're not
so
fly,
alone like a
you're gonna be flying
stranger.
like
And
us. But
sometimes
guess
I
what?
express my
They're
love
dead
through
now.
my anger.
You set them
And
on
I've lost
fire.
a lot of friends for this. Black Man,
too
T-Bone,
fly.
Ernest, KDC, and Chris, and the rest of the Beast crew. I
everywhere.
ain't
If you have a
saying that
problem
I'm wrong,
with
but I
this, don't
still got
say a
love for
word.
you. 'Cause I remember how it used to
The hills
be.
have
Make
eyes
way,
when it comes to Kid
motherfuckers,
Rock.
Beast crews in the party.
Streets have
to
eyes.
the right, to the left. Me, Black Man, and Funk Daddy, Def Steph. And sometimes I feel blessed for sure to been a part of one of rap's last great tours. Ice Cube, Too Short, D-Nice, Yo-Yo, Kid Rock, and it don't stop. I wanna go back. I wanna go back.
Sort of tambourine.
Who are you? I'm Kid Rock's tambourine player. Any
I
questions?
remember little Robert, cause I stayed with him. I used to know
one-on-one
see Campbell when I needed a trim. And
Jimmy
when times
Q.
got grim and it seemed that I
that's the
lost
first
my
name I
way,
could think
I
of.
used to go and get blown out with Brevet. Bumping shoulders and slapping hands. Willie Knight had a disco right in his basement, man. Them New Haven jams. Me and Black Man running crazy scams. Not a black or white thing, a wrong or right thing. Just making that money and pulling them honeys. Spandex shorts in the halter tops. Slanging
That
them
was
rocks and running from the cops. The only white
That was a
kid walking
curveball.
around on the
Wasn't
block.
expecting the spandex. But it does work with his whole wrestling connection.
Buying 40s and bags of weed, buying late night liquor from Bubba Coles. People used to say, Rock, you got soul, cause the new life I have now lives for 2. Yeah, and that's where I'm at.
We're getting a clearer idea of the headset at this point in time. money just to make that point. You better make sure you listen to my new album about how I don't like the fact that everyone has something to say about me. But who knows, if he didn't do this, maybe you wouldn't have that Kamikaze album by Eminem, where he basically did the same thing. He's like, you know what? I'm sick of all you fucking people. I'm writing a record about it. Here we go.
There we go. Kamikaze.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it and be even more famous.
That's a country riff. Just throw it in the end. Get that country riff in.
Nice.
Scratchy, scribbles. He wants to go back.
Yeah, I was able to. I kind of listened to that one.
Yeah,
because we were talking about those previous songs where he's seemingly having a creative meltdown.
Yeah.
For a few, starting to experiment with time signatures at weird points and comparing himself to Jesus and going crazy.
Well, the whole Jesus thing is because like he had like the long hair and the beard, and he basically looked like rock and roll Jesus.
Well, I look like rock and roll Jesus by that logic.
Yes,
I have long hair and a beard. If you have long hair and a beard,
yeah, but
watch out.
it's like the right.
You better form a rock band because ain't no one gonna listen to you otherwise.
Do I still have the thing? No, I don't have the thing. Nothing matters. There you go.
See, I don't get Jesus vibes from him. I'm getting Nickelback vibes.
I fully understand, but I don't know. When you're simple-minded people in Detroit, if you see a guy with long hair and a beard, Jesus.
What if Jesus didn't even have long hair?
What if Jesus rocked the house?
What if Jesus was friends with Del the Funky Homo Sapien and recorded the original version of Rock the House with Gorillaz?
Ooh, questions.
Jesus laid down some fire back in the early noughts with Damon Albarn.
It's like finding Jesus' DVD collection. All right, let's rock the house.
What do you think movies Jesus would like? What movies do you reckon Jesus would like?
Probably not Passion of the Christ.
I think he'd think it hits a bit too close to home. Like, yeah, I've seen that.
But he might be all right with Life of Brian.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's rock the house in 3, in 2, in 1, for 3.
Now, this is a story. gave me that story.
About how Kid Rock rocked the house.
Goddamn motherfucker, I'm back. My name ain't Jack Tripper, but I'm a day tripper. So watch me rip another funky rhyme. Black coat saying that honky's fine. Get in mine just like I'm supposed to. And if you fuck with the rock, I'll roast you. A little toast to the real MCs. Ain't no love for the wannabe. Basement parties in the Clem, fool. Talking that trash, I wish you would. Come step to rock, it's all good. You keep rock the house. Rock the house. You keep
Rock the house and trumpets over the top of this version of Rock the House.
Now it's the Marlboro smoking, fine hoe poking, kind buds be the buds I'm toking. Hitting you songs with the fresh shit, Midwestern funk, and I'm the best bitch. George Duke, shoot, I'm the kid with the funky look. So if you want some, get some. If you need some, hear some. If you don't, then just step to the rear, son. Cause I'm coming with the quickness. If you diss this, bitch, I'll wind up on my hit list. I put a bounty on your head. Macomb County, bitch, ain't a good place to wind up dead. Cause I'm a real relevant elephant type menace. But it ain't Rocky Dennis. Watch me bend this rhyme in half. I'm like Moses, but the mic is my staff. Laying down them 10 commandments. Thou shalt not diss the rock, goddammit.
I remember what the lyric was or what he mentioned to his Jude. I heard the name Jude and I thought, that sounds racist. I better check.
Turns out it's not.
You know, it's not the right. Turns out, thank God.
You
the house.
Oh, it's okay, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Kid Rock. Yeah, that's all I'll say. You made a song. There is one element though with all of these songs where whenever they start, there's just a feeling of like, who let this guy in here? Where he's like, hey, check it out, I'm back. It's like, no one was wondering where you were. You've made a lot of albums. You're very present. You're everywhere, as you say. But you know, I think I'm just like I've gotten used to the hip hop country rock vibe of it. It's that one wasn't too bad. I was able to sit through it, which may have been a downside because I didn't have anything wacky to say about it.
Or we're finally slowly breaking you, and by the end of the album, you'll be like, I really like that.
I don't know if I could say that. I can't say I'd listen to it again or think about it again. But given the context
fuck that.
Yeah, given the context of where we're at with it, all of these songs are in the gutter, but that one was looking at the stars. Let's just go Oscar Wilde with it. There we go. Didn't expect that, did you, Kid Rock? You just got Oscar Wilded.
You got Oscar Wilded, bitch. Fuck that, I'm Kid Rock, bitch. Fuck that. Count us in for 3.
ZZ Top. How many tracks are left? How many?
3 plus this.
3. I wasn't looking. I could have just looked at the screen. Jesus again. But it depends on the context, I think. If you're not allowed near her because of a restraining order, don't say fuck that. That's a crime. Don't do that, Kid Rock. Are you condoning crime? How dare you? How utterly the gall of it, the gumption it takes for you to do that.
He wasn't born in a manger.
It's you breaking into church and stealing like the fucking the nativity for Christmas time, and then you're like, hey, don't go near Mary and Joseph. Fuck that. I'm taking this Joseph and I'm getting out of here, and Mary's coming with me. You can keep the boy. Likewise, someone important like the Pope or the President. Oh, he did go near a president.
He did.
But it was Trump, so does it count? I guess it does.
Sadly.
It's like a fever dream that everyone's woken up from. Did that happen? Was there a guy in charge of America who hated everything and everyone and somehow got worse with every given day?
And hung out with Kid Rock.
And only cared about himself? Yes, that happened. That was the thing. Didn't get much done, but he was loud about it.
Us.
He's inviting everyone to it. We know what happened in Iron Man 3. This is a bad idea to invite people to your home. Lose your Malibu mansion, Kid Rock. Terrorists are gonna come and shoot you. Well, okay. I don't know whether I agree with the message. I mean, I kind of get the vibe of the message, but then like the specific words he's saying kind of seems a bit like you could just go wherever you fucking want. Don't mind about borders or rules or anything like that. Just fucking go. You see that man? See his house? See him in there eating his roast chicken with his family at Christmas? You could just go in there and take his turkey. If he says no, fuck that. I'm Kid Rock. I'm everywhere. ZZ Top is my message. I approve this message. I'm Donald Trump and I approve this message. But then again, I get the idea is like, you gotta grab life by the balls. And
don't let people tell you who you can associate with.
You've got a Nike, just do it.
Don't let people tell you where you belong. You tell them where you belong.
Yeah. But it comes across like, you should just be allowed to fucking go anywhere. Why can't I go into that man's house?
That delicious turkey dinner is my turkey dinner.
Fuck that.
Get rocking, I'm everywhere. You can't stop me if I want to fuck you blind.
What are you saying? This is an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting and I'm not invited. I say, fuck that. All these people deserve to be exposed. Camera phone.
Fuck that.
Hey, what do you mean don't post videos of people at Alcoholics Anonymous online against their wishes? I say, fuck that. I'm Kid Rock. I'm a wrestler. I'm everywhere.
Count us. Oh, yeah. Count us.
Jesus Christ, no. Fuck You Blind. This song is called Fuck You Blind.
Over the riff from Road Dogg's entrance. So we come full circle with the Road Dogg.
Back to the wrestling. That's what happens when you take your morality cues from entrance music. Of course they're going to say fuck that. That's what happens in wrestling. People just turn up.
I'm not the trash you think I am. Talking trailer park. Come to my mansion, bitch, and watch me stick it after dark. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind. You just can't see. Checking out my car.
This is definitely a worse pickup line than I'm gonna yodel in your valley.
Sex with me will rob you of your sense of sight.
That was a low bar. I keep using my off-screen arm to gesticulate.
I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind, bitch. I'll fuck you blind till you just can't see.
I feel like that's a crime.
I'll fuck you blind, bitch.
Intentionally fucking the vision of a person.
I'll fuck you blind till you just can't see no more.
God damn it, we got another one of Kid Rock's girlfriends in the ICU.
And ironically, she doesn't. Oh, I see you. Oh, you can't see me.
That's why no one can see John Cena. Kid Rock's behind him, fucking everyone blind. That's the opposite of Jesus. Jesus restored. He didn't fuck anyone. Well, it's debatable. He might have fucked Mary Magdalene.
He had a way of a crime with
and a Da Vinci Code-esque conspiracy. If he was even a real person. There's too many questions about Jesus. But one thing that's in the story is he did not fuck anyone blind. He did quite the opposite. He healed a man's blindness.
By not having sex with him.
Precise. That's exactly how he did it. Little people don't know. This is the secret of blindness.
Don't let Kid Rock fuck you.
Don't let Kid Rock fuck you. If there's one lesson we'll learn today, it's Kid Rock is everywhere. So you better watch out, because he'll fuck you blind. Dream catchers or something. Catching that bad Kid Rock juju is like apparently everywhere. Unless we're in the Matrix. Nah, we're not in the Matrix. Kid Rock is everywhere. That's a Matrix I don't want to be in. Imagine if you arrive at the architect's room and it spins round and it's Kid Rock. It's like, I'm here to fuck you blind. Are you going to explain the Matrix to me? Nah, I just want to fuck you blind.
Who are you? My name is King!
Yeah.
Oh, Road Dogg.
They've added like this really like this is like a guy like playing the piano like a tuxedo in the background. Is that piano? I can't imagine a piano
Just some like saloon piano.
This guy, everyone, this guy's doing a fucking till you can't see. I'm playing the piano. I'm getting money for this. Everyone in the room holding what appears to be a sex crime. 1990
Something. Two.
Why is this after 1994? They had 1985.
Because Kid Rock is everywhere, and his concepts of time are far beyond that of us mere mortal men.
He's like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
You can see across
He
space
can just
and time.
be where he wants when he wants to fuck you blind.
He's got one of them devices from Loki. It's just going around causing all sorts of fucking nonsense. He's creating rifts in the space-time continuum. Here we are.
How do you feel about fuck you blind?
I don't want to think about it again.
All right, let's roll into motherfucker.
Just it's more
it's catchy.
The casualness of how he's going. Hey, listen, take a look around because it's the last thing you're going to see. We're going to be intimate, and then you are going to lose your vision. That is what's going to happen, woman. Just like a book of like the worst possible pickup lines, and half of them are written by Kid Rock.
I'm gonna fuck you blind and yodeling in your valley. Jesus Christ.
Yodeling
you
your valley, bitch.
motherfucker. All right, let's get into motherfucker in 3.
Why couldn't you fuck me till I couldn't hear, so I couldn't even have to hear you yodeling in the damn valley? This area is not for yodeling.
See, I was born a little pie-eyed motherfucker. Mama, she left me and my papa was a hard trucker. Out on the highway, we loved to roll. He never made me go to school, I never begged to go. I was a low class living, raised out in the sticks. I was born to be a hick. See, I love to spend my days just a squirrel hunting. Go see my cousin Ellie Mae and get some good loving. Kissing and hugging on some distant lands. People always tell me I'm a twisted man. Jim Beam in my hand, was caked in shit, and I was born to be a hick.
I'm imagining him at the end of Back to the Future now. He's talking about the time. Hey, listen to this. There's a hick in there.
I love to spend my days just a squirrel hunting. Go see my cousin Ellie Mae and get some good loving. Kissing and hugging on some distant lands. People always tell me I'm a twisted man. Jim Beam in my hand, boots caked in shit. I was born to be a hick. See, I was born to be a hick man. Yeah, I was born to be a hick man.
You know that new sound you're looking for?
I'm a shotgun toting, I'm a John Deere
What's
driving,
his
I'm a
name?
hick.
His name is
So that, at least it was short. This is very long.
We'll help you in a minute. So yeah, motherfucker 1992. Short, sweet, bluesy.
I wonder what Kid Rock has to say about the Oedipus complex.
Well, you'll be happy to hear it's the last thing he has to talk about,
I
even
wanna-
if it is for 8.5
I want to
minutes.
kill my dad. I'm everywhere.
He clearly needs someone to help him. So the opening of this song is a cry out for help.
Several moments in this album have been seemingly some kind of cry for help. How old is he singing about yodeling in valleys? Because you think about like how like obviously like a lot of like rap lyrics, it's okay to be like obscene because that's like part of the fun of it, but then like sometimes you remind yourself, okay, like it's more acceptable when the rapper is like younger, right? While they because they're more well then they're in
They
their
don't know better.
40s and 50s and they sing like
He wasn't that old. He
How
was
old?
probably like in his late 20s, early 30s.
Okay, so he's maturing.
Yeah.
What was his older shit like? If this one's about yodeling in valleys and fucking people till they can't
He
see.
was a cowboy, and he talked about being cocky. It ain't bragging if you say it and you back it up. Then after that, he lost his mind, and the fucking chorus was just bow to bar.
That's the one I was expecting to hear.
Well, bow to bar, the bang, jiggy, jiggy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's like an album or two after this one. But let us round off our fucking hilarious journey and find out what's up with Kid Rock's Oedipus complex. Fucking Dave, if you'd be so kind to count us in for the final time. From 3, when you're ready.
Go.
Right.
3.
Yeah, do it.
3. 2.
Sure.
3.
Ah, fuck.
2.
Yeah.
1.
Good. He needs somebody. Won't you help him?
Won't you help me? I need somebody. Won't you?
Did he get help after this album?
No, he started banging Pamela Anderson instead.
Okay.
If you can see what I feel, it'll make your ghetto look like heaven. And I believe it stands down for all my family situation. I never liked my old man and couldn't stand to be around him.
You don't like his name.
Sometimes I sit all alone just staring at his picture. Yeah, my heart turns to stone and I think of I need somebody, won't you help me? I need somebody, won't you tell me who I am? You never loved me, you never held me tight.
Why, Daddy?
Things to wake me up at night. You tried to make me think that your ways were best when all I was an outlet for all your stress. My vision's blurred, thoughts obscured, and with my blinders down, I strayed from the herd. They say the nut don't fall far from the tree. Look at you, then look at me. You ain't nothing to me. You never been to me. Ain't all you ever gave a fuck about was money. See, so now fuck you, man. You ain't shit to me. And it's the day when I die of this hate that I'm free. But understand, growing up, son, I never had a dime. So I worked my ass off and I put myself through college. And everything I had to this day, you know I built it all. Oh, I wish I could go back and change the years that's lost between us. I wish I could take back some of the things I said to you.
Like, I want to yodel in your valley. I want to fuck you blind.
I'm everywhere.
And I stand by that one. I am everywhere.
But I'm not Jesus.
Or am I? I don't know. Might be Oedipus. Haven't decided yet. What if I was like Jesus and Oedipus? Oedipus Christ, motherfucker. ZZ Top. DC. Drinking. Things I like.
I need somebody, won't you tell me who I
saying ham. He was saying ham for a minute there. I heard you. Get the ham ready. Man wants ham. Oh, we're doing one of these, are we?
We do a little fake out at the end of the album, make you sit around and listen to a minute of silence before we throw in like a sick little lick, or probably just fuck off! My name is King!
Is that what he's gonna do? Guess what, motherfuckers? I'm still here. I got more shit to say.
I never left. I'm everywhere.
I didn't like my grandfather either. Here's a 12-minute song about that. I was a shitty kid in school. Here's a song about my teachers. ZZ Top. I'm everywhere. You can't escape this. I'm everywhere.
I'm fucking blind, bitch.
It's just going to be a jump scare moment. Ah! Oh shit, Kid Rock. I thought I pressed stop an hour ago. How did this keep playing? We're going to have to play the whole thing and rewind.
If it looks good, you'll see it. If it sounds good, you'll hear it. If it's marketed right, you'll buy it. But if it's real, you'll feel it.
That explains my numbness. Thank you. I was wondering why I couldn't feel anything this whole time.
And like a blind man reading, I was feeling it.
Well, why are you blind? I don't think we should go down that.
Apparently Kid Rock fucked me. Oh, what a journey. And yeah, like that track, and like one of the covers he does in his next album, he does a cover of Cats in the Cradle. It's basically talking about how he became his father and then fucked up his son's childhood and he wants to fix it. Yeah, he's a broken man that needs help, but that's the end of our journey. How do you feel?
Well, I'm glad it's ended. There was a couple of moments where I was able to listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Gonna make you think long and hard now. Four top tracks of the experience.
The one where it changed time signature towards the end. The Undertaker's song.
American Badass.
And then you can just pick and choose the rest.
Sure. Let's say.
Wait. We're gonna have to just say Valley Yodeling, whichever one.
Yodeling in Your Valley.
Yodeling in Your Valley. The top song from Kid Rock, Yodeling in Your Valley. Unless that's
Rock the House.
Rock the House. What was the one where he wanted to? I believe it was Fuck You Blind. Fuck You Blind.
Yeah, Fuck You Blind. All right. Rock the House, Fuck You Blind, American Badass.
I'd say that was the worst one.
Unlike me.
But it also gets up there because that's how this album works.
Yeah, and it's Road Dogg.
Yes.
Okay.
It was the Undertaker.
Yeah, we went from Undertaker to Road Dogg. Fantastic. If you were to rate the experience we've had listening to this album on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you give it?
I don't know. I give it like it has been fun, but it's fun listening to this with friends and stuff. So I give that like a 4.
I'll take that
because you can't give anything a 5.
No,
nothing gets a 5. If something gets a 5, it means it's so good you no longer need to continue existing.
Fair enough.
Perfection is impossible, therefore nothing can ever get a 5.
Sure.
Apart from that Shaggy cover of Mungo Jerry, that's probably
a solid 5. Just stop there.
Solid 5.
Give a cheap peak Summertime.
As far as the song, the album goes,
yeah.
I would not listen to this. I can't recommend it.
How would you rate it?
I would give it like a drawing of an alligator and then just a teacher writing try better next time.
Johnny, find us a drawing of an alligator with a try better next time. Oh, it's been an absolute fucking blast. We've had
it's been fun.
Absolute laugh.
Apologies to Kid Rock if he's out there. I hope you got through this dark period in your life.
Oh yeah, he's fine. He got to stir Tommy Lee's porridge after this. Don't feel too sorry for him.
We shouldn't really end on Tommy Lee's porridge.
Well, then, what are your final thoughts?
I feel bad for Mungo Jerry. He didn't get nearly as much airtime as I was hoping he would get. And enjoy listening to music, because everybody knows if you don't like music, you're probably a psychopath.
Sure. That's a good little.
Yeah.
That's a bit of philosophy. I'll be back. Actually, we'll be back on Wednesday trying to fight that fucking troll.
Oh yeah, we've got to kill the troll.
We've got to kill the troll. Will we kill the troll? Like, comment and subscribe if you think we'll kill the troll.
Probably kill the troll.
Yeah, well, hopefully
I hope we kill the troll, because then we have a 30-hour game to play.
Yeah, 30 hours of troll killing.
At least 30.
At least. And then Thursday, there may be some more Avengers, depending on how much we do the Thursday before this. And then Sunday, the hunt is on. Me and Johnny will be on the run in the Wild Wild West, joining the Red Dead Relator and try and cash in bounties on the baddest men in the digital West. But those are all stories for another day. Say goodbye, Plug-in Dave.
Goodbye.
Until then, I love you all. That's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. But for right now, Pie's out. Apparently, so is Dave. So peace out and lights out.
Completely.